Runick. Uh-oh, Floodgate Runick. Floodgate Runick versus Thunder Dragon. Banishing a Thunder Dragon Dark, searching for a Hawk. Thank you very much. No way. After adding, we're going to be triggering the Dispelling. Banishing a Thunder Dragon Roar, summoning a Matrix. This is what we're talking about. Playing a Thunder Dragon deck against Runick. Have their cards trigger yours. We have Card of Demise, Pot of Duality. We have to discard our entire hand during the end phase. So let's set up as much as we can. Double skill drain set and ready. Goodbye to Pot of Duality. Now, despite losing our hand during the end phase, we're still going to be able to trigger the Runick Fountain during the opponent's turn to draw multiple cards and then activate any of the newly drawn cards. The Chaos Dragon Levineer counters the field spell. So even if they summon the Huggin, you Chaos Levineer, pop the Huggin and the field spell, it cannot protect. But then you get skill drained. So checkmate. We're going to Hawk summon Dark into Colossus. You now can't add cards. You can't Runick tip. No tip for you. We're going to grab the Thunder Dragon Fusion, returning in the graveyard back in the deck to make Thunder Dragon Titan. It's very important if you're a Runick player, and I can't believe I'm going to give a Runick tip. If you are playing against Thunder Dragon Titan, if they activate any Thunder Dragon card in the hand, you have to chain something. And I mean anything, just anything. If you chain anything to a Thunder Dragon card in the hand, it chain link blocks the Titan from popping a card on the field. Even if the card you're activating is a bad activation, just do it. Like right now, he could have chained anything, but he's just going to skill drain it, so it's not really a big deal. Drain the skill from the Thunder Dragon player. Drain him dry. But now I could chain Titan again. And you're still not chain link blocking. All you had to do is chain anything, but I guess you'll just chain another skill drain. Another skill drain. Another one. Yeah. Double skill drain. Anything, including not skill drain, would have blocked the Titan from activating. So you didn't even need skill drain to stop this effect. Add a Thunder Dragon. Discard Thunder Dragon. Grab a Thunder Dragon. Discard to get added. How do we play around that skill drain? We just beat him down. The problem with beating down a Runick player under skill drain is Gary. That is not Gary. That's 2,000 defense, though. Trigger the field spell, return 3, draw 3, and all the cards that we draw into will be activatable. Tip is going to be activatable thanks to the Colossus being negated. We have Flash Fire to pop a monster on the field. Since they are not protected from destruction, we could take out any special summon monster we want, taking out the Levineer. We're going to Slumber Protect the Moonin from being destroyed by battle the first time it would be destroyed. Banishing a Roar with the Runick effect is going to summon a Roar from the deck. Finally, the Moonin has died. Moonin is dead. We couldn't even get to the life points, though. End phase, we are going to drop the Lit Special Summon Runick Wing Huggin. Huggin is not going to discard searching for a Runick field spell. We're going to hold on to the Duality. Duality is going to lock us out of special summoning, so we ensured to special summon during the opponent's turn. Do we grab a Floodgate? Nope, we grabbing a Runick, mate. This is top 16. There's 31 cards left in the Thunder Dragon deck. We're going to be adding the Freezing, which will negate a monster effect in the field. We're going to return 3 Runick cards in the graveyard back in the deck, draw 3. We're going to Storming Banish 3 cards off the top of the deck, triggering a Hawk to return any number of cards from our hand back in the deck to draw that many back. Returning 2, draw 2, did not draw into a hand trap. Because you added, you're going to randomly discard and banish off the top of the deck. Flash Fire is going to pop your Titan, which can't protect itself thanks to the skill drain, and continually banish. Even more cards, 22 cards left in the deck. We're going to card Demise, draw 3. Discard the entire hand during the end phase. Now, the Runick Fountain, for some reason, is not a hard once per turn. It is soft. It's going to be drawing again. We're going to negate our own monster, mate. What the heck? Wait. We negated under skill drain. How did this work again? What did we do? No, that was slumber. We can't negate under skill drain. We're going to Slumber Protect, and then we're going to banish and trigger the field spell to draw 3, then discard our entire hand. Why did we even draw under the card of Demise? Chaos Space is going to return a card back in the deck, then draw 1. We have 18 cards in the deck. Roar is going to discard, add a banished or engrave Thunder Dragon card back to the hand. We have Thunder Dragon Fusion, replenishing cards back into our deck. Return them back in the deck to summon Thunder Dragon Titan. Again, we're under skill drain. So what do we do about skill drain? You can make access code Talker banishing itself to then pop the skill drain, but that's just one skill drain. taking out the Huggin, even under skill drain, is going to return itself back into the extra deck. The Gary is really annoying. If destroyed by battle, it will destroy any card on the field. And we're going to protect it from destruction, banishing cards off the top of the deck. Completely protected. Second attack is not protected. Now we activate, pop a card in the field, taking out the Titan. You can't get to their life points, and they're continually banishing cards from your deck. Despite being a Thunder Dragon player, being a Thunder Dragon deck, your Thunder Dragons being banished isn't really helping you that much. This is ridiculous. You have a deck that wants to banish and be banished, but you're still not enjoying being banished. Now, surprisingly, the Runick player has less cards in their deck than Thunder Dragons. 13 cards to 9 cards. Runick Fountain, return 3, draw 3. And that's a full hand. 6 cards in our hand. Get popping, get banishing, 11 cards left in the deck, drawing to drop us down to 10. I guess Thunder Dragon doesn't beat this. I mean, it's because the Floodgates, though. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy... Runick summarized right here. Skill Drain, Rivalry, goes in. You can only control Thunder-type monsters, and they have to be dark, and they are negated. Great. We're going to Tribute set, then Thunder Dragon Fusion. Thunder Dragon Fusion into Thunder Dragon Titan, which is a light, so we had to get the dark off the field. Thunder Dragon Fusion is going to be adding a roar from the deck to the hand. We have 11 cards in our deck now. Chaos Space is going to drop us down to 10 cards. Runick still has less cards in their deck than Thunder Dragons. Chaos Space, return a card back in the deck, then draw 1. So there's a lot of gas here for the Thunder Dragon player. We're going to Runick tip, grab Flashing Fire. Flashing Fire is going to take out the Thunder Dragon Titan. 9 cards left in his deck, now 7. We're now also going to draw 3. What is going on? What is going on? This is what's going on. We are going to activate the Slumber, banishing 3 cards off the top of the deck. Only 4 cards left for Thunder Dragons, drawing into their 4th card next turn. I don't think so. It's actually, we're gonna make it 0. He now has 3 cards left in the deck. 3 cards. Triggering the Fountain to draw 3. Thunder Dragon, a deck that benefits from being banished, has scooped to Runick game 1 in the top 16. Holy shite. We got the Storm, storming the Huggin onto the field. No hand traps whatsoever. Discard to grab a Runick Fountain. So discard Fountain, add Fountain's good because Gary could add it back. Whipping out the Fountain. Normal summoning the Veiler to synchro into the Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher summoning effect, Veiler from the graveyard. We're going to Runick Destruction now that there's no monster in the extra monster zone that we could summon a Huggin right there now. And we're going to synchro those 2 into TG Hyper Librarian. Now we're going to activate Dispelling to special summon Gary. Gary is going to chain link block the Runick Fountain from being negated by an Ash. And we're going to now be drawing 3. This is how you play around the card that was used in last game. That was Griffin. Griffin cannot negate the Runick Fountain if it's on chain link 1 being blocked by the Gary or a Huggin. Playing the Runick Fountain again so that we could draw again. It is a soft once per turn. Synchro, while we have a TG Hyper Librarian, we're going to draw every time we synchro. We drawing. Excel Synchron, sending a Jet Synchron from the deck to the graveyard. Runick Slumber, special summoning our Gary, which is also not hard once per turn, adding the Runick Field spell twice. We're now going to synchro to draw a 2nd card with TG Hyper Librarian. And if we could activate another Runick card that we have not activated yet, that's going to be draw 3 again. So we've drawn 5 cards so far, and we're about to draw 8. Get ready. 5 cards, special summon. We're actually going to draw 6 cards, potentially 9. What's going on? Jet, Warrior, get Jet. It's 6 cards total. Runick tip. We adding a card, and are we triggering the Runick Fountain? That is draw 9 in 1 turn. Do I need a counter on the screen for how many times we're drawing? We've drawn 9 cards turn 1, and we're not done. We're still going to draw more. We are going to draw, you can't see it, my toes are showing it. We're drawing 12 cards. We've drawn 12 freaking cards, 12. And we're still going to draw more. 12 cards, just believe me. I'm on 1 foot right now. 12 cards. We're going to be milling until we have a monster that could be summoned. 12 cards drawn, and we have 6 cards in the hand. We have an Omni Negate on the field. He is continually milling. We got a tuner on the field. Wait, we're at 12, we're at 12, we're at 12. Okay, 15, 16 cards are about to be drawn. 12, now we're drawing 15. 15 cards. 15 cards drawn. 15, 16. 16 cards drawn, double Omni Negate. 16 cards. And we got Chang Ying, double negate, 18 cards left in our deck. We've drawn 16 in a single turn. Why'd we get rid of Herald Arclight? What? I thought Herald would be pretty good, no? Summoning Jet Synchron, and back to you after 16 cards drawn. Chang Ying off of anything being banished will trigger, uh-oh. Bro, Droplet gets stuck. What are you doing? Herald Arclight states that any monster sent from the hand is banished instead. Now let's read Droplet. Droplet states send cards from your hand to the graveyard. If it can't send to the graveyard, then you can't Droplet by sending a monster. So he would have to summon or set a monster to even activate the Droplet to send a monster. So the Herald of Arclight stops the Droplet from sending monsters from the hand. Thus, you could use the Herald of Arclight or the Baron de Floor to negate the Droplet unless he summons a monster and sends that. He had the counter to Droplet. Now he's fully negated. I don't get it. What was the play? Why do we do that? Well, like we had the counter. Summon, summon, summon. We're going to have to rely on just our Runick cards now. Runick cards are going to be the only way after drawing 16 and getting a nice fat field. It has been stopped by a single Droplet. Grabbing the Right of Erismir, come forth and summon a Fateful Adventure, which the Runick Destruction could destroy when attempting to search for the Griffin. Get ready, get ready. Doesn't matter, probably does not matter. Probably still does not matter. Because you added a card, you're going to randomly discard the Fusion Destiny and mill the top 2 cards of your deck. Runick Fountain's going to return 3 Runicks in the graveyard back in the deck. Draw 3. Return 3, draw 3. We are going to Shokan into Rusty. Send a Phantom Knight, triggering the Fateful Adventure, using Destruction to pop the Fateful Adventure, and you're also going to banish 3. 3 cards off the top of the deck are gone. Goodbye to Griffin Rider, DD Crow, and Ash Blossom. Sending the Scales, setting the Fog Blade. Oh boy, I mean, Herald Arclight also would stop you from milling cards off the deck into the graveyard. It would all be banished. We're going to make a Break Sword, triggering the Rusty. Rusty's going to pop a card in the field, taking out the Runick Fountain. Runick Fountain is gone. We are going to use Break Sword, popping itself plus the back row Runick Destruction, triggering the monster to summon 2 level 4s back in the field. So now we could rank 4 Exceed if we want to. We're going to make Raiders Knight. No way. Raiders Knight is going to rank up from rank 4 into level 5. Arc, Rebellion, Exceed, Dragon, detach a material, negate the field, gain the attack of the entire freaking field, attack it for 13,000 damage. Oh my. Oh. Holy shite. He drew 16 and got OTK'd. We're going to tribute the Ferris to summon Increase, to summon a Vine from the deck, to send a Malicious from the deck, to then banish and grab a Polymerization. Get ready to get Polymerizing. We're going to link off first into Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader, summon a Destiny Hero from the graveyard, then tribute it and search for a hero. Searching for the Dark Angel. What you thinking? What you thinking? We got Stratos because we have not normal summoned yet. That could search for the Dark Angel. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. We're going to polymerize the field into Sunrise, which will be grabbing a Miracle Fusion. We need 3 Destiny Heroes in the graveyard to use the effect. Malicious will banish to come forth and summon another Malicious. And now we're going to perform a miracle. Banishing from the graveyard Liquid and Stratos to make Absolute 0. We are going to trigger the liquid to draw 2, discard 1, discarding a Destiny hero. We're going to send both to the graveyard for Wonder Driver. Are you keeping count of the Destiny heroes in the graveyard? How many are there? Denier's going to summon, triggering the Wonder Driver to set Polymerization back into the back row. We're going to put Malicious, put it back on top of the deck. Then we could banish Malicious to resummon it back onto the field. And then we could make a DPE with that Polymerization that we recycled. That's going to put 1, 2, 3 Destiny heroes in the graveyard. We can activate the Dark Angel as soon as we pop the DPE. Get the DPE in the graveyard. That's 1, 2, 3. And now we first turn kill Runick by giving him a Dark Angel, which will negate all spells he activates. Skill Drain could stop it, but DPE could stop the Skill Drain. All of your spells are completely negated. You can activate them, they'll be negated. Set 5. Set 5. It's useless. It's useless, you Runick fool. He's going to have to get that skill drain going. Wait, he passed. He passed. I guess the DPE's got the skill drain locked up, so what do? He's waiting for Stratos. He wants the Stratos. He wants the Dark Law. He is in no hurry. There's no rush to go in. Right now, all spells are negated. He needs to make sure he has a 1-turn kill. He needs a clear, lethal play before he goes in. He will be wary of any potential floodgates. Maybe he should not have set so much back row. I guess, yeah, what was he thinking? Now we're going to be, oh, the acid. The acid can wipe out the entire back row if it leaves the field. We're going, wait, doesn't acid activate on summon? When does acid activate? When special summoned, destroy all of your opponent's back row cards on summon. Absolute Zero also wipe the field. DPE can make the acid dodge the skill drain. Instead, we're going to Cosmic Cyclone. Banish. No skill drain. Wipe the fields. Wipe the fields. Double field wipe. We have lethal damage. Let's go. Finish him. No mercy, go all the way. Wait, what if he's playing Nibiru? I saw a Runick deck on the site use Nibiru, mate. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. I don't know if you're on like 20 summons right now. You're getting a little too excited, heroes. Come on, just finish him. Stop, just go for the throat. Stop this nonsense. What are you doing? Attributing to search, grabbing the Dyna tag. He's in full Chad mode. He's going berserk. He is pummeling the Runick player. Runick's refusing to surrender. I will not surrender. You may disconnect, and that's a chance to win. Now I'm gonna surrender. Screw you, heroes.